Hey guys, so I've been sitting around trying to think of some cool video ideas to shoot for the channel to get some more stuff out there for you guys. And I figured I'd shoot a video showing off some of my collections. So today I'm going to be showing you some of my Star Wars stuff. As anybody who knows me knows I'm a massive Star Wars fan. And I have a lot of what I think is some cool Star Wars stuff. So I'm going to be showing off some of the cool toys and props and things that I have. And hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so here we have the Force FX lightsaber collection. I have 3 of them, as you can see. The Kylo Ren here on the left, and the 2 Luke Skywalkers here. The middle one is probably the most famous of all the Star Wars lightsabers. It's the one that we first see. It's Luke's lightsaber, which was also Anakin's lightsaber before him, and now, of course, it belongs to Rey in the new movies. And Luke's maybe not as famous, but hopefully we get to see it again, the green lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. So we'll start over here with the Kylo Ren. It is of the 3, it is the heaviest, but the attention to detail on this is actually really cool. Here you can see the red wire running through it, the kind of open, cracked open display. Of course, this is a unique lightsaber design, which had a bit of controversy around it, given that it has the 3 blades, which has never been seen in the Star Wars movie before. Personally, I thought it was cool and kind of goes back to an old school Knight's lightsaber that, of course, had the cross guards. So yeah, just going on it. These are all made by Hasbro. These are all part of the Black series of lightsabers. And this is the first one that I bought. I bought it back in January after seeing The Force Awakens. When I first saw the design of the lightsaber, I think like many people, I wasn't too sure what to think about it because it's something we'd never seen in Star Wars before. But as I saw some more of the trailers and pictures of it and then actually seeing the movie, I thought this is totally cool. I think it really fit the character, and it was just something, when I saw that Hasbro was making one, that I thought would be a really cool thing to buy, so I went out and got it. And just, yeah, the attention to detail of it is really good. Just, you can see everything's open there. The wire, this clip here is where, if I could take the blades out, is where it would clip onto the belt. So in the movie, that's where the actor Adam Driver, of course, had it on his belt. As for the rest of it, it is pretty heavy when you pick it up, but it feels good in the hand. You can easily swing it around. I imagine if you're trying to carry around like a Comic-Con or something, you would get a little bit tired after a while, but overall I really like the design of it. It's a full metal hilt, really well made. I say a little bit heavy, but high density plastic, and sounds great. They really did a good job in making it sound as close to movie quality as they could. I don't think it's 100% perfect, but you know, there is that. And moving on, we have probably the most famous lightsaber in all of Star Wars. Of course, this is the, I don't know what to call it, the Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker, Rey Skywalker, maybe? Lightsaber, but of course, I say, this one is specifically called the Luke Skywalker lightsaber. It's the one we see Obi-Wan Kenobi give him in Star Wars, in the original Star Wars movie, A New Hope. And again, the attention to detail on these is just really good. Again, this is a full metal hilt. The igniter switch is here. It has what I think is really cool design. It has the belt hook, the belt clip hook on the bottom there. And if we move along to the top of the lightsaber, I'll try not to turn it on just yet. That is coming later. You can just see the attention to detail on this thing is great. It's a bit bright. Let's turn the light off. There we go. So yeah, it's a really nice handle. This one is a lot lighter than the Kylo Ren, but again, it feels great in the hand. You can easily swing it around. No issues with that. I've actually kind of gone outside, swung it around a little bit. It's really fun to play with. It's not exactly a battle-ready lightsaber. Because of the blades, they are made with pretty lightweight plastic, so if you hit them against anything too hard, they will shatter, and they are kind of expensive, so I would not recommend doing that. But again, it is kind of a fun little toy and prop. The attention to detail and everything on it is great. I first saw one of these a while back. Actually, one of my friends had them, and I always wanted one, so when I was down in Florida back in September, I was at Disney, and I saw the ones. I just had to buy it. And then moving on, last but not least, the most recent one I purchased just earlier this year is the Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi lightsaber. And we never see him build it in the movie, but there is a deleted scene if anybody's watched the Return of the Jedi where it shows him assembling the lightsaber in a cave on Tatooine. As the story goes, he built this lightsaber after losing this one. Of course, when Darth Vader cuts off his hand in Cloud City, this one gets lost. So he has to build this one in Return of the Jedi. And I say there is that small deleted scene where we see him build it. Apparently, he was able to build the lightsaber based off of old files that either he found from Obi-Wan Kenobi or that Obi-Wan gave him, I guess, during this when he was training to become a Jedi. I'm not really sure on that. I'm sure you can look it up. Again, it has the belt clip on the bottom here. And one thing to note, if anybody, well, I'm sure anybody Star Wars fan has seen the prequel movies. Of course, the design of this lightsaber looks a lot like Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber that he uses most prominently in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and we see, of course, a little bit in the original Star Wars. And if anyone's seen Star Wars Rebels, the latest episode, spoiler alert, we do see it briefly there. But yeah, again, this is kind of a simpler lightsaber. I think also because Luke just kind of built it quickly to serve, pretty much a purpose of he needed a lightsaber. And of course, this is the green one. But again, the attention to detail on this, I really do like it. This one is a lot lighter than the other two. So, if you're carrying it around or just want to swing it around, your arms don't tire out as easily. It's really comfy in the hand. I like the grips on here. When you swing around, it really feels like it grips into your hand nicely. And yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and fire these all up quickly. We'll do it once with the lights on, and I'll do it again with the lights off, just so that we can really see it. So let's do them in order. Let's do the Kylo Ren. As you can see, I kind of like that 2-stage light up, and I don't know if you can really see it here, guys, in the camera, but you can see how the blade flickers because of the unstable crystals that are in it. The sound is really good. It comes out of the speaker at the bottom here. And let's go ahead and turn that off. And moving over, we have the Luke Skywalker lightsaber, the blue one. Let's turn this on. Again, you can hear the hum, which sounds really, really good. This one also it's a lot brighter than the red. It looks really good. Even here with the lights on, it looks good. But I am going to turn the lights off in a minute so you can really see how well. And it's kind of cool if you turn these on with all your lights off. It can actually light up the room for a while. And let's go ahead and turn on the green one. And you can see the green blade there. This one's not quite as bright as the blue one. The blue one is definitely the brightest. But again, if you kind of want to turn them on to just sit around with the lightsabers on, they look good. And they also sound really good. Alright, let's turn this one off. Okay guys, so there you have it. I'm going to turn the lights off. And I'm going to come back and turn the lightsabers on again so you can really see how well they light up the room. Again, you can see the flickering blade a little bit better there. I'll hold it up. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm not sure how well it comes across on the camera. But again, it lights up the room fairly well. It looks really cool when you actually look at it. I'm not sure how well the red's going to come across on camera. Hopefully you guys can see it. But let's go ahead and turn this one off and we'll turn on the 2 Luke Skywalker lightsabers. Okay, so here's the Luke Skywalker. You can hear the hum sound if you hit it. It also has the clash sounds. I say the sound quality on these is awesome. Kudos to Hasbro for that. So there's the blue one for you guys. Let's turn this one back off. And here we have the Return of the Jedi, the green one. Again, the hum sounds are great. It has the swing sounds, and it has the clash sounds. Alright. And just for fun, let's turn on all 3 simultaneously. just so we can hear them and see what it sounds like, because honestly, it looks cool and it sounds pretty cool. Alright, so that does it for the lightsabers. There we go. I'm going to put a link in the description below if anybody wants to know where to buy these. I said I've bought these in a couple different places, but I will put a link and a bit more description down below in the description. So if you guys want to know where to buy one or just know a little bit more about them, make sure to read that. Oh, and just quickly, while we're talking about the lightsabers, I should have mentioned this before, but when you buy your Force FX Hasbro lightsabers, they come in the box with this stand. You can mount your lightsabers actually. You can put it on this way and mount the lightsabers right across the top. Or what I do is there's a little slot there. You feed it through and just have to kind of carefully balance it. And the lightsaber does sit down. I'll try to add that in a little bit later as I took them all out to do the review on them. So I'll add a little video clip on how to set up the lightsabers more towards the end of this video. And I want to show you guys this product as well. I'm going to be making a video of this later on, but I got this product from Lightsaber Stand. And what it is, it allows you to wall mount your lightsabers. Any Force FX lightsaber, any if you Vader's Vault Ultra Saber, anything like that, any kind of lightsaber that you have. This product from Saber Stand is simply a wall mount. It's two pieces. There's a bottom piece in there, and there's a top ring piece that goes on the top of the lightsaber to keep it from falling forward. I'll give you another video coming about this where I'm going to hang up all my lightsabers. But just to give a quick background, pretty much you buy this, you find a stud in your wall, you put it on there, and you hang your lightsaber up. I just want to show you guys this part as it's another thing that I have. You'll notice that I have 5 boxes here for the saber stand, but only 3 lightsabers. But I'm going to hang the 3 that I have right now. I'm hoping at some point to get the Darth Vader lightsaber. And I've been looking on Ultra Sabers, Vader's Vault, and Saber Forge, and I'm looking at getting my own custom lightsaber, so that's why I have the 5th one. There's also in the Black Series, there's a Force FX Yoda lightsaber, so I might get one of those. No, but these, you can buy them online, saberstand.com. They're about, I think they're $20, so they're not very expensive. And yeah, that's a video to come later, so stay tuned. Alright guys, and the next Star Wars thing I have to show you is the Kylo Ren Black Series voice-changing helmet. Now, I got this one because I thought of getting a whole Star Wars costume, Kylo Ren costume for Halloween. Ended up I wasn't able to get the full costume, but the helmet is still pretty cool. The voice changer in it isn't all that great. I'll throw it on in a minute and show you guys. I find it really, really echoey. If you go on YouTube, there are a bunch of people who have different modifications for it, ways to make it sound better, but none of them really sound exactly like Kylo Ren from the movie, which is a little disappointing, but you know, some of the faces I've seen, it does sound pretty good, but also too, for what it costs, I'm pretty sure that if it sounded exactly like it did in the movie, it would be a lot more money. But for what it is, it's pretty cool. If just wear it as just a helmet, it is fairly light on your head, so you don't feel like you're getting weighted down. And the attention to detail on this is really good. It looks really authentic. I say it is an official product. You can see the seam there where it comes together in 2 pieces. The batteries for the voice changer go up here. I haven't taken them out yet. I might, because I say the voice changer in it isn't all that great, so I don't really, when I put it on, I don't really use the voice changer. I just kind of put it on and walk around, and it looks really cool. So here we go. Here's the faceplate. Nice chrome accents on it. There's a hard plastic piece in here for the eyes. It is a little bit difficult to see out if you wear it for a long time, and they do have some holes in the side right around here to try to let some air in, but if you wear it for a really long time, it does get a little stuffy in there, and the plastic does fog up a little bit, which makes it hard to see, but I don't think anyone is really gonna matter. There are some fixes again on YouTube. I've seen people take out this plastic piece and put in some black mesh or something else that you can see through that breathes a little bit better. In terms of what I'm going to do, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I'm still looking at maybe getting a full Kylo Ren costume, but we'll see about that. For now, it's just kind of something fun to wear around the house, and I keep it up on a shelf in my basement, and it just looks really cool. If nothing else, it looks really cool. So here we go. And then, as I said, there's the outside. On the inside, you have an adjustable. Whoops. You have an adjustable strap at the top there, which is fitted to my head. As on the inside, it's pretty cool. There's a little spot for your nose there. The microphone's there. One thing I did do when you first buy the mask, there's a little dish right at the bottom here that's, I guess, is supposed to help with voice pickup. But one of those I found that's one of the things that made it really, really echoey and didn't really sound all that great when you tried to talk. So I took it out. It helped a little bit. But as I say, it still is really echoey. But anyways, I'm going to throw this on quickly so you can kind of see what it looks like on somebody. And yeah, hopefully it looks cool. Okay guys, so I'm going to put on the Kylo Ren mask. Bear with me here. So again, here it is. And now you see me. And now we have the mask on. Okay, to wear the mask, I don't know how well you guys can. Hopefully you guys can hear me well with this on. It's actually a lot more comfortable than you think it is. Again, with the adjustable strap in it, you can adjust it to fit pretty much any head size. It fits perfectly. It fits snugly. It doesn't come loose. It doesn't feel too heavy, so you can wear it for a while. As I said before, the only kind of downfall is when you wear it for a while, the ventilation isn't that great, so you do get a little bit of fogginess in the eyes. It is a little bit hard to see out of, like you have to really look down just to see down. But overall, I love it. I'm going to play with the voice changer here, so bear with me. You know what I've come for. You know you found it. The map, the Skywalker. And now you're going to give it to the First Order. So yeah, that's just a little preview of the voice changer. It's a little echoey. Doesn't quite sound like Kylo Ren. Doesn't quite sound as scary and menacing as he does in the movie. But as I say, for about an $80 toy, it's a pretty cool prop to have. And I say, just wear it as a mask. That works well as well. So yeah, it's something really fun to wear around. It's cool. I wore it on Halloween. Got this, scared a couple kids. Some kids just wanted to come up and give me a high five. So that's really cool. I'm hoping maybe to go to Comic-Con in Toronto or Fan Expo later this September, so I might wear it around then. I don't know, but for what it is, I thought it was totally cool. I had to buy it. I say, as soon as I saw The Force Awakens, Kylo Ren was one of my favorite characters, just to the whole design of him and everything. So it was pretty much a no-brainer. And buying this, as well as the lightsaber you guys saw before, was just really, really cool. Okay, this is the other cool Star Wars thing that I have. It's my X-Wing knife block. I've had this for a few years now. I first saw it, I don't know, I'm going to say about maybe 5 years ago at HMV. Thought it was totally cool. I'm working at becoming a chef. So, of course, as soon as I saw, it was chef-related and Star Wars-related, I thought this is a perfect thing for me to get. So I was going to go out and get it myself, but then it turns out that same Christmas, my parents got it for me, so thank you to my parents. And yeah, it's a full knife set. You have your bread knife, you got a paring knife, goes back, you have your main knife in the middle there, another paring knife on this side, and just a big slicing knife. So I haven't actually used any of the knives in the knife block yet, but it sits on a bar in our basement, which is still being worked on. So at some point, these knives will get used, but for now, it just kind of sits here. It looks totally awesome, and yeah, I love the thing. Okay, so I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but yeah, it's a light-up 3D printed Millennium Falcon. Comes in a bunch of different colors. Oh, hang on. Let's turn the lights off here quickly. So yeah, totally cool. It sits on your shelf. It lights up. It comes in... Actually, I don't know how many colors, so we're just going to go through them. So it goes white. Okay, hang on. So we got red, green, blue, yellow, which you can't actually see the yellow, but it is yellow, trust me. Light blue, purple, the white, or you can have it cycle through the colors. Ooh, pretty. Okay, and as promised, here is the short video on how you mount the lightsabers on the stands. So as I say, this is the one way you can put it flat, and it's really all about finding the balance point of where the lightsaber is going to sit on the stand. So the one way is you can do it this way, or try to do this with one hand here. So as I say, you can set it right on the top, or you kind of feed it through this hole here and get it to stand up. I'm going to put the camera down because I can't really do this with two hands. So we'll come back to this in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're back. So this is the other way you can mount the lightsaber. Personally, I like this one more. It looks a little bit more like it's floating. But I say one of the reasons why I got the Saber Stand product, which I showed you guys earlier before, is because over time, the way it sits, the weight from the lightsaber at the back here can sometimes, over time, bend the plastic here, which isn't any good, obviously, if you're trying to use them as props or just in a general sense. So that's why I got the Saber Stand and hang them up on the wall, so they always sit perfectly upright and there's no bending involved. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this little insight into my Star Wars collection. If you want to see more videos like this, check out the channel. I have some other stuff on there. And as I say, I'm going to have that video of hanging up the lightsabers coming hopefully soon. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up down below, comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe. Thanks. Bye.